Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Midnight Hunt. Our rare in the first pack is Old Stick Fingers. What is the deal with Old Stick Fingers? It's a creature. You pay X for it. Puts creatures in the graveyard. Well, it mills the top of your deck. Well, it mills specifically creatures from the top of your deck. Other stuff goes on bottom. Power and toughness equals the number of creatures in your graveyard. I mean, should be pretty good, I think. Not insane or anything, but fine. Like in the mid, this is a creature you want to play in the mid game, right? And green-black is the color with the most creature-based graveyard interaction, right? Blue-green wants to mill themselves, but they mostly just care about like getting stuff in the graveyard, as I recall. Green-black actually brings it back. This won't mill stuff with flashback. Okay. I mean, I imagine. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's just keep that in mind and look at the rest of the cards, and then I can look up what the draft guide says is better. I mean, Purifying Dragon also totally solid. We found out in the last draft that I overvalue this card, but I still do think it's pretty good. And then all this other stuff, like no way I would first pick it. So yeah, the rare and the uncommons are all better. I mean, Sunset Revelry, I don't value as much as I probably should. I suspect it is like fairly decent. It doesn't look that flashy, but it's like 2 mana, do something useful and draw a card a lot of the time, which is pretty good. Right. Well, I was going to say in Kamigawa and Neon Dynasty, people were running the Spirited Companion, which is a 1 and a white that makes a 1/1 and draws a card. This is 1 and a white that makes 2 1/1s and draws a card often enough. Maybe it gives you some life as well. But part of the reason for running Spirited Companion in Neon Dynasty was that you could like fish it back up out of the graveyard and play it again pretty easily, which is not so true here. Anyway, so let's look up how good Stick Fingers is. Wrong page. Here we go. Old Stick Fingers, rated 88th, so pretty good. And the Purifying Dragon, as I recall, is around like 100th, 160th, much worse. What do you think of Revelry? 170th, so pretty similar to the Dragon. And the Sprout, I guess, is better than both of those, yeah, but not nearly as good as Old Stick Fingers. Okay. Loyal Gryff, I remember, is pretty alright. Heirloom Mirror, not something I'm excited to pick early. Although, does fit pretty well with Old Stick Fingers. Oh, Rise of the Ants. Just such a solid value card. Static Awakener is pretty good as well. Candle Trap, pretty solid for a common. But I think I'm supposed to take one of these uncommons. The Gryff is pretty okay. I don't think the draft guide rates Rise of the Ants that well. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Because like I was going to have to overrule it, but if it agrees with me, even better, right? I mean, how can you say no to Dreadhound, right? It plays so perfectly into the black-green theme, and it's just good. Foul play, destroy a small creature, then investigate. Well, that is something. But I think I'll take the Dreadhound. What do you think of foul play? It's probably okay. Oh, it says it's great. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, that's true. I mean, even though it can only kill a smallish creature, you do so pretty cheaply, and you get investigate as a reward. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that over Dreadhound. Yeah. Remove is king in limited after all. There's a Loyal Griff, which is fine. But so far, I haven't really seen any strong signals, I think. What's up with this Cut Purse? 3 mana? Yeah. I mean, I don't imagine it's going to go off that often. Right? Is it actually good? Cut Purse? Because it's fine. Plummet is probably okay in this format. But not every deck has much with flying. Yeah. Like, as I recall in the last draft, we didn't really have any problematic flyers played against us all 7 games. I mean, a Blood Pact is probably fine. Novice Occultist, I guess, could be okay. The Wolf is fine. But really more of a... I mean, it wants to be in red-green, but I'm sure it's perfectly fine in anything. But, like, surely it's not as good as, for example, a Covert Cut Purse or a Novice Occultist. I think I'm probably supposed to take the Occultist. Right? If we're playing black-green, we're kind of going to have graveyard synergies. Maybe being able to bring this back and draw more cards would be kind of cool. And 2-drops are nice to have in general. The Astronomer. Kind of cool, but... Now, I mean, this... Obviously, I'm not running blue at the moment. Is this something I would want to run blue for? 2 mana. Put a counter on something. Tap something and it stays tapped. Not really. I'm wondering if maybe I'm supposed to be in blue, though. There were several decent blue cards in the last pack as well, weren't there? I think I'll try continuing to, like, cut off the black and see what happens. Because this is a totally fine card. Yeah. I mean, this is not really a compelling reason to be in blue, I don't think. Diregraph Horde is fine. But I'm getting a little nervous. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Contortionist Troop. I missed this. This is a totally good card. Right? I mean, it's not incredible or anything. Contort. It's pretty good, though. Whereas the Horde is actually rated about as good, it says. Slightly better. I mean, yeah, that's true. I didn't think the Diregraph Horde was that good, but I guess it is. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure black is a color we should be in. Green, I'm less certain. Okay, I don't think either of these are really that worth picking up versus, like, what if I just grabbed a blue card just in case? Oh, this isn't even that good. Just take a 1-drop. Pestilent Wolf is fine. Dawnhart Rejuvenator also fine. Pretty expensive, though. don't think this is exactly what I want, really. Yeah. Just take a Pestilent Wolf. 2 drops are great. Bird Admirer should be okay. Okay, so we have a Behemoth and we have Tapping at the Window. And this is like, you know, the green-black deck probably likes Tapping at the Window a fair bit. This is okay, but not that good. I think I'll take Tapping at the Window. And then another one? I don't know about that. I guess Plummet over Blood Pact. Probably not going to run either. Oh, the Glorious Resurrector. So that's insane, right? Yes, agreed. We all agree this is insane. Clear Shot's pretty good, but this is a card. And it's not like it dies at end of turn. It gains Decayed. So if the creature of theirs that dies has some useful effect other than attacking, you can just like keep it forever. Curse of Shaken Faith. Huh. Interesting. I mean, makes your opponent play only 1 spell a turn. It seems pretty awful. Let's look that up just out of curiosity. We're obviously not running it. Yes, it is the 2nd worst card in the whole set. Even worse than Pithing Needle. I mean, the Ecstatic Awakener is totally fine. Oh, Siege Zombie, though, right? I love Siege Zombie. I'm sure the draft guide will say Ecstatic Awakener is better, but not by a lot, I bet. It says 79th, Siege Zombie, 128th. But I just like love this evasive damage. The Cavalry's okay, you know. Strangler, I'm not that impressed by Strangler. I think it's like playable, barely. But none of the rest of this is any good, right? Can take a Jack-o'-lantern, I guess. Yeah, not that good indeed. Right, what's the deal with Howl of the Hunt? It's like nothing, right? The Interloper is flying damage, which might be nice. But Vengeful Strangler is... it's a lot like targeted removal, right? As long as they don't have like 0 toughness creatures, 0 power creatures to block with. Right? You attack into them, they block and kill it. Maybe losing a creature if it's early enough in the game, but usually not. And then you transform this and attach it to one of their things, and then they sacrifice that thing, usually. I don't know, it doesn't seem that amazing. But neither does the Jack-o'-lantern or the Interloper. Alright. Path to the Festival. I don't really need a bunch of colors, I don't think. I think we're just gonna... oh, wait. What is Might of the Old Ways? I think that's pretty good. Decent combat trick. I mean, am I guaranteed to activate Coven? No, but I think it's fairly likely. Look at this beautiful curve, by the way. 2. That's my curve. Another Novice Occultist, a Snarling Wolf. I think we like the Occultist well enough. Haven't really gotten a lot of like the green black stuff that actually cares about your creatures dying. Another occultist? Probably not. Midnight Ambush way better. Rotten Reunion is okay, but I'll take another 2 mana spell. I don't think we're going to activate Outlaw very much. Candlelit Cavalry is fine. And I could use a little more top end, I think. Evolving Wild, I don't know. My deck, I have plenty of playables. I could just take Evolving Wilds as a slightly better land, but sometimes it's a slightly worse land. I don't know. I think Candlelit Cavalry will win some games, probably. 5 mana, 5/5 Trampler. Pretty annoying to deal with. Another Occultist, or we could take a 5 mana Vigilant creature this time. I don't think we really need 4 Occultists. Let's take this and maybe run it, maybe not. No Way Out, I think, is pretty okay for this game, this deck. But, I mean, like, is Field of Ruin... There's just so few lands that this matters for, right? Mostly it's the... this is the set with the, like, you know, Hall of the Storm Giants and stuff, right? The animating lands. No. What set was that? Set mid type land. Oh. So it's really just duels. Yeah, this is horrible. I mean, there's the Hostile, which, if you can sacrifice 3 creatures to it, turns into a 3/2 creature. I mean, it's a pretty strong creature when it transforms, but it's so expensive. And it's like the only land card where you would ever want to use Field of Ruin against it, and I've never seen it played. Right, is it even any good? I imagine not, right? It says it's bad, but not horrible. Anyway, the point is, no reason to take Field of Ruin. There's just no lands you would use this against. Yeah, of course. Why would Hall of the Storm Giants be in this set, right? Okay, well, I'll take No Way Out then. Not really my thing. Blood Pact could be okay. Another Cavalry could be okay. I think I'll just take the Blood Pact. I think Return to Nature is not that bad in this set. But I'm not excited to run it. Well, Rotten Reunion is, I think, pretty good. Pretty good Graveyard Hate. Oh, it's a Pithing Needle. Yuck. Dawnhart Mentor. I mean, in the last game we played last draft, this card was like single-handedly almost killing me. Crawl from the Cellar? No. Well, actually, I have some okay creatures, I guess. Defenestrate, Midnight Ambush are both probably better, though. Dawnhart Mentor. Oh, for some reason I thought it was giving +5/+5 last game. It only gives +3/+3. Okay. I think it has to be Midnight Ambush, right? Like, I don't have anything that makes it day or night, so that does make it worse. But often opponents do it, and it's still fine even at -2, -2. Dawnhart Mentor is pretty good too, though. We probably don't need both of these. Probably don't need either of them. We haven't really found any compelling reason to put stuff in graveyard besides old stick fingers. I think I'm supposed to take the Defenestrate here. There's not that many flyers. And being able to actually kill something rather than just give it -2, -2 would be an improvement. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just take the Dawnhart Mentor. Like, removal seems good, though. Especially, for example, with the Glorious Resurrector here. Yeah, give me Defenestrate. Removal is so strong and limited. Heirloom Mirror is still something I could take, I guess. Crawl from the Cellar. I am, like, a little interested in that. I have some decent creatures I would love to have back. Very slow, obviously. Yeah, I'll take it. Eccentric Farmer? I don't need like a ton of help with fixing or land drawing, but milling stuff for me is not that bad, right? Old Stick Fingers and Crawl from the Cellar both appreciate it. That's a decent body. Yeah, okay. Okay, Duel for Dominance I think is great here. Nothing. Timberland Guide. I guess Timberland Guide, I'm probably not going to run it. Don't really like it very much. But it is a 1/1 that puts a counter on things. That would help a lot with hitting Coven. Oh, Dryad's Revival. Now that's a card. Hobbling Zombie is also not horrible, but Dryad, I mean, yeah, Dryad's Revival is fine, and returning a card twice, like this is a value machine. It's slow, but I have all these 2-drops to let me run some slow cards, hopefully. More Cavalry. I mean, I guess I'll take the Cut Purse to have the... I already have one Rotten Reunion, don't I? I think that's plenty. I'll take the Cut Purse. I don't think I really want to run it, but it is supposedly a fine card. Didn't really get any of the green-black, like, Hallmark cards, except Old Stick Fingers, I guess. Yeah, it seems like there's someone else in this draft who's taking the cards I wanted, and so I probably don't have that great a deck. But I'll see what I can do. What was I supposed to shift to? I don't know. I do have Tapping at the Windows. I could put those in. That's kind of a thing for blue-green. Sorry, Yeah, blue-green or green-black. My curve is okay. I probably shouldn't run 16 lands because it's a little heavy. I'm looking at, like, I don't think we need really a Blood Pact. We have lots of ways to spend mana. Snarling Wolf probably doesn't have to be here anymore. Could cut the Strangler, the No Way Out, the Cut Purse, the Hauler. Those are kind of my top picks to get rid of, I think. I don't think Covert Cut Purse is going to do much for me most of the time. I'm not that excited to pay like 8 mana for a 2/2 flyer Death Touch. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, well, the deck's a little bottom heavy. We still want to run 9 swamps and 8 forests? It seems okay. This is like Theseus but spelled wrong? Theseus? Interesting. Okay. I mean, a little slow, but I have No Way Out and then hopefully Gisa, and I have some removal as well. It's nice to have No Way Out early when you know they're going to have 2 cards to discard. It really sucks to hit it very, very late, but even in the mid-game, it's usually fine. I need another swamp eventually, but it's not the end of the world if it takes a while. Wow. 2 Evolving Wilds already. And they're just taking more forests. Okay, sure. Oh man, where were you last turn? I assume it's not that they're running only for mono green with Evolving Wilds. They just already had their other colors in hand. Ah, nice. Oh, this is a good creature. This is a really strong one, right? Makes 2 2/2s and then it makes more when it attacks. And it can fight things. Oh my god, I'm glad we don't have to deal with that. I mean, we might have to. Maybe they have a way to get it back. Okay, Rotten Reunion sort of solves that problem. Although I'm not sure I want to use it on that. Do I just play the Pestilent Wolf here, or No Way Out? I think I want the Pestilent Wolf. Yeah. I'd like to get their hand a little bit smaller so they have fewer things they're happy to discard before I play No Way Out. Nice. Phew, that's sick value. Milled 3 lands. They don't have any lands left in deck anymore, right? We've already seen 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of their lands. And they're halfway through their deck, so they have like 6 lands in 20 cards. That's going to be a little exciting. Now, I could remove Tovolar. They might, like, I don't know. I'd rather wait. Like, if they get something that actually has flashback, I would rather use this, or Disturb, although that seems unlikely. Because in green, they're going to be running flashback stuff. Are they going to be running Pick Back Up a Creature? I don't know. So that's why I'm not excited to, like, slam this when it isn't even clear it'll do something. But I did want to like consider, okay, I might not be able to use this in response. If I delay playing it, they might get Tovolar back somehow. Right? The good news is they're probably going to make it daytime slash... Oh, they've already turned on the day-night cycle. How? I was going to say, because that makes my midnight ambush better, but what did they do that turned on day-night? This does, but they didn't have that out until a second ago. Did I do something? Oh, I did. I have Bird Admirer. I forgot about that. Still want to wait a little while longer to play No Way Out. Maybe this is an okay time to trade off my Pestilent Wolf for one of their creatures. They don't have Coven yet. I don't think they would actually let me... I think if I attack with this, it just gets in. Maybe I could have done that last turn as well. Really? I don't know, maybe that's fair. Alright, nice. I don't know why they're doing this in their upkeep. Okay, so right about now is looking like time to play No Way Out. I mean, obviously I have to wait till it's my turn. How many lands do we see now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. There's only 4 lands left. This is unbelievable. Foul play, creature with 2 or less. Does this... It has 3 when it's smaller, yeah. Okay, well... Actually, no, I don't want to play No Way Out just yet. I want to midnight ambush that thing, but that can wait, right? No, yeah, it can. Well, no, because then they could activate it when I try to kill it. I just don't quite want to... I want to play this and this turn, but I don't want to make it day. Okay, but it's really important to kill that before their turn starts. Foul play can wait, I think. Actually, do I even have to... Yeah, if I let it flip today, they can attack with both of these and get a little damage in. Which doesn't seem very nice. Three lands left in deck, assuming they're running 17. Okay. Okay, they're gonna make it day. Fine. Old stick fingers. I don't think I really have to kill any of that. So I can pay 2 for this. I think that's fine. We're not in any danger of getting milled out before they do. I could just play it for 0. But I need to make this a bigger creature. Maybe I don't need to play it at all yet? Could just like foul play the 2/2. I don't really care about it. I think I need another creature out. No, I think now is the time to No Way Out, actually. Before they empty their hand. Duel for dominance and another land. Okay. I mean, I think opponent's doing great this game. I have not before seen, like, just how good Eccentric Farmer plus Evolving Wilds is at thinning out the deck. Doesn't really matter what I block here. I just take a bunch of damage and try not to die. Could really use a land for Diagraph Horde. Sea Zombie, huh? Oddly enough, leaving at night is pretty good for me, I think. Because my 3/5 suddenly threatens to block a bunch of their stuff. And they don't have other wolves for this to give a benefit to. Yikes. Problem. Okay, there's the Diagraph Horde. Just what I asked for. And these two together are a decent blocker against... Oh, hang on. I get to exile two cards from graveyards. I forgot about that. Well, Tovolar's going first. And this is their other creature. And I don't expect them to have much non-creature graveyard recursion. Oh, okay. Now we're in business. Although, there's nothing I need back right now. Just play old Stick Fingers, right? Oh, or this? I forgot this was even in my hand. It's kind of an insane card right now. Alright, I think we're stabilizing, but they're going to be drawing nothing but gas, remember. Oh my god, they have non-creature graveyard recursion. Huh. Disaster. And I'm tapped out, so I can't respond with Rotten Reunion. The worst. Okay. They do have the mana to play that. I'm not sure how to use it, though. It means I can't really afford to block with this, or let it become day, for that matter. Okay, Occultist is fine. Stick Fingers? Just play a big Stick Fingers, I think. I mean, a smallish Stick Fingers, really. X is 3. Those were all creatures? No, Rise of the Ants was one of them. I think. I can't see the revealed cards, but it must have been. Oh, right, but it went to the bottom. Sure, because it doesn't... Okay, so I know Rise of the Ants is on bottom, and plus I couldn't see what else, but Yeah, the Farmer and the Strangler are what... Oh, and Novice Occultist? I thought I... Oh, did I read this wrong? Until you reveal X creatures. Oh my god, so it always hits 3 creatures. Alright, I missed that. I thought it was 3 cards, exile creatures, but it's 3 creatures. That's fine. I don't want to tap anything else, I think. Well, actually, I only really need this to just... No, if they attacked with everything and I killed one of their creatures and I lost a bunch of life, I think I'd be unhappy. Oh, it got exiled. I can't bring it back with Dryad's Revival. What the hell? What needs to be manually tapped for all your mana? You didn't want to figure out what X is, or... Okay. That's pretty scary. I don't have an answer to that, do I? Lydia's Midnight Ambush would do it, actually. Okay, that seems like well worth doing. And we can do it in their upkeep to keep it night, which I do like. Not that it's insane, but... Yeah, okay. I mean, I could attack with this if I killed that thing, I guess, but it doesn't even get very good trades. I don't think. Okay. Yeah, still don't see a need to remove a card from their graveyard yet. This is a sorcery. I still haven't used that foul play. Let's use it now, actually, to kill this thing before it can perhaps transform and become out of reach. What am I digging up with the second Dryad's Revival? I could pick up, like, Lydia's Midnight Ambush again, I guess? Anyway, no attacks, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. I guess I should have done that first, because who knows what the investigation might reveal. Ooh. Got some decent creatures this could bring back now. Nothing incredible, but it's an excuse to attack with these. Okay, so if I had done it that way, like if I had drawn first and revealed Crawl from the Cellar, I might have been willing to attack with the 6/6. How's their deck? Only 9 cards left. I don't know if I have to attack them. I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of turns, though. Defenestrate the 4/6? That seems pretty cool. Let's attack with the 6/6 and see what happens. We could get a combat, like a really good... If they try multi-blocking, Defenestrate could be really good. Throw in the 1/1. No, that doesn't work. Throw in that. Okay. So, I mean, this gets a triple trade. That's fine. Okay. So... like that, I think, and just defenestrate the Weaver. I mean, it is an instant, right? Yeah. So it doesn't matter super much where I put the Weaver, but okay. Oh, it got bigger. That's true. I haven't played any spells yet. Give me Crawl from the Cellar to get that back. There it is. I don't know why I'm like going to all this effort to keep it night. I should probably play a little faster. Still don't need to play Rotten Reunion. I mean, I could to make a Decayed Zombie, but who cares, right? Okay. Swing with Old Stick Fingers? I have Might of the Old Ways available? Is this game one? It's going forever. I mean, I could play any of this stuff. I think it's fine to let it go today. Opponent may very well... I don't know. I mean, they're probably not going to pass. They're going to let it stay day. But I think this is okay. I just have this one creature who's a little bit better during the night. And their board sucks now. So I want to put on like more actual pressure rather than worry so much about value. Burn the Accursed. Okay. It does get exiled. Is there some way I could put another creature in my graveyard so that this doesn't kill it? I could have not played this. That would do it. I mean, Rotten Reunion clearly does not accomplish that, and I can't play anything else. Okay, you got me. See you later, Stick Fingers. Okay, they were going to make it day anyway. Although, yeah, that would have... They wouldn't have been able to kill Stick Fingers, though. Oh, wow, they're going to mill more? I guess they do need to find a way to kill me. Well, but that milling doesn't help. Drawing would help. Still plenty of deck for me. What could crawl from the cellar? I don't know, nothing much really. Dryad's Revival could get some pretty good stuff, but I don't know what I need yet. I don't need anything especially, so I think I should wait until I know what I want. I think it's okay to attack with these two. They don't have any good blocks for either of them. I'm a little worried about having one fewer blocker, but I think if I play the Occultist, I should be fine. I guess I could have crawled from the cellar first to put a counter on the Horde. Is there something I should play here? Like, surely I should Dryads or... Oh, no, I don't know what I want yet. Yeah, I guess just nothing. Aha! Finally, Rotten Reunion. They're going to target Burn the Accursed, presumably. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's something else in their graveyard they want. Lunar Frenzy. No thanks. Yeah, that's a good way to spend a lot of mana. Finally. The first time Rotten Reunion has ever gotten anyone to concede against me. But really, of course, it was just like the icing on the cake. We were already ahead, and that just took away their last chance. But the patience of holding on to it the entire game was rewarding. This is a pretty bad starting hand, right? Like, if I had a swamp, it would be fine. It would be good, even. But I might just never get to do anything. I think we have enough value in the deck that I can mulligan for a bit more tempo. Fine. I don't really want to send back Duel for Dominance. But the other choice is like a swamp. And then I don't know. I think I should hit some land by the time. Yeah, I think that's fine. And, you know, if I don't hit a forest, it's going to be sad, but at least now I have something to do before the turn I would need to draw. Like, I mulliganed a 2 forest hand for a 2 swamp hand, but the difference is, in both of those hands, I had black cards. Ooh. Okay. This seems like a pretty strong start for a blue-white deck. Surely you have something with Disturb, right? No. Interesting. Did they think this had Disturb, but actually it's a different kind of transform? I don't think that is what they thought. Maybe they just didn't have anything they wanted to discard with Disturb. I mean, I guess. Clearly they didn't. Do they have anything I would have wanted to discard with Disturb when I was them? That much I can't say. But we're definitely on the back foot here. They have a solid start, and I need, like, a forest. With a forest, I think I would be perfectly fine. Not like miles. Okay, that's fine. It's a little suspicious, right? Because, like, what are they going to accomplish by attacking? But I don't even mind losing this, and... Well, this didn't really turn out that great. Get out of here. I just wanted to get rid of that before it got so big that I couldn't. I don't think the 2/2 is particularly threatening. Once I have 2 occultists out, I can double block it. Very funny. I definitely don't need to defenestrate any of this. I could play No Way Out. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I will. It's a little scary they left open 3 blue. Right? Maybe they flipped the switch on this, but I guess that's fine. Or dissipate. But you would expect flip the switch more often, I think. Oh, okay. So, you know, it took up their counterspell. So now this stuff isn't going to get countered. Wow, we're going to have a big uphill battle in terms of actually killing them if we somehow don't get killed. There's the forest, thank goodness. Not another counter. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if they countered this, I don't think. I'd just be a little surprised that they had 2 of them at this early stage. Okay. Shuffling all those goodies back in, and I missed what they were. Yeah, definitely opponent has way more tempo. I'm surprised they were willing to spend a counterspell on a 2/3, but I guess I do look like I'm sort of desperate for land, and they had 4 mana and nothing to do with it, and they have tempo, so spend card to keep the tempo. Sure. Could we hit a land here, maybe? Okay, it's not bad. Okay, now we can double block their search party captain. Who knows, maybe they play Startle and I look foolish, but still I don't even mind losing these guys. So I suspect more likely they're just not going to attack, yeah. I'm a little nervous about counterspells. They've already spent 2, but they did shuffle 1 back in, so they could have it. Getting this to land would be quite valuable. But, I mean, they'll probably be leaving up enough mana for counterspells for quite a long time, so I think I just have to, like, play this. Hope it lands. If it doesn't, then, well, they're not countering the defenestrate, right? Okay. I'm a little surprised they haven't, like, thrown away any Lunarch veterans to get flyers. That gives me Coven. Kind of cool. Alright, well, so much for that big uphill battle in terms of needing to do enough damage to them. It seems like that's worked out. They haven't played nearly as many creatures as I thought once they loaded up with 2 Lunarch veterans. Yeah, Lunarch, not Luminarch. What's Luminarch from? Is that a real thing? Have I just been saying it wrong? Luminarch Aspirant, yes, that's right. Okay. No plays. Man, you make me nervous, dude. I have a bunch of great cards here. Well, what's the plan? Okay. You gonna try a multi-block or something? I have plenty of ways around that. Let's see. I have a lot of... I guess I'll try this one first, because it gets a counter. And lets me kill one of the aspirants as well. Or veterans. Fine. I'm honestly kind of glad I didn't end up killing this thing. I didn't really want these to turn into flyers. But it was a nice way to get some value. It's just, if they're going to counter one of those things, I'm glad they countered the one that, like, where it was sort of questionable whether killing the thing was actually good or not. I guess it makes sense that holding a counterspell, they were brave enough to try to double block because they figured whatever trick I had, they could counter it. What the hell? Okay, that's pretty good for me, though, I think. Well, okay, they do get that. This is 7 mana. Pretty sure we play Rise of the Ants. And then next turn we play it again. Not gonna play the flyer, huh? You're hoping to get it back? Okay. Attack with all, they block here, defenestrate this, and play the Diagraph Horde? Or maybe they don't block, and... But I think they do, right? Not playing this can only indicate they were hoping to rescue it, I thought. Okay, fine. Ants. 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 You guys remember that wacky commercial? Trailer? I don't know. It makes sense they didn't block because they wanted to get lifelink, right? And they figured, okay, if he's attacking with everything, he's not going to have anything to block the lifelinker. Joke's on you. Oh, Rotten Reunion. Okay. I think I want another swamp, right? Yeah, I don't have much use to discard them. By the way, where's all my forests? I mean, 2 is plenty, but... yeah, just attack with everything, see what happens. I mean, I could defenestrate something first, I guess. But unless I defenestrate this, this is going to transform, which sort of seems bad. Or if I can't defenestrate that. So, I mean, yeah. Defenestrating something would get in 6 damage, but not 8. Okay. Sure. So, mana value 2 or less. So what's in their graveyard? Presumably a lot. Lunarch Veteran, the Commando, and that's it, actually. Alright, well, I mean, I think I should just get rid of this thing. Okay, they didn't like that. See? I told you we have plenty of value. We needed to mulligan for tempo there. Didn't even wind up with a great mulligan result, but better. Well, I mean, you never know. If the top of my deck had been a swamp before the mulligan, then I would be happy to keep, but you can only work with the information you have, and I think that the hand we got was better. And I think the odds of getting a better hand were high. So that's really all I had to work with at the time. Anyway. Mr. Ragoon? Ragoon? This is fine. I need a 3rd mana, but as soon as I hit it, I have the farmer to get me a 4th, and then I have Giza, and in the meantime, I've got plenty of 2 mana cards. By design, that's what this deck has, 2 mana cards. Yeah, so we have 3 draws to get a 3rd land. Plenty of time. I guess last game, the reason they hadn't turned any of their 1/1s into flyers was that they were probably holding on to that Vanquish the Horde for quite a while, waiting for the right time to wipe the board, and they didn't want to throw away 1/1s and then make 1/1 flyers, because the 1/1 flyers would be gone permanently when they vanquished the Horde. So they might as well keep the 1/1s on board in the meantime. Makes sense. Anyway, could we get like could you just hit keep or something? Okay, they kept. Blue. Large Zombie's a good opening. There's my 3rd land, easy mode. It's even a swamp, which is, you know, the one I needed most. Wow, okay. Opponent is doing things. I mean, not yet, but they're setting up with creatures that can do things. I think the Pestilent Wolf is actually better here. It discourages them attacking with the Siege Zombie, whereas the Occultist doesn't really. This way they only get in 1 damage, presumably. If they like play a creature, they can tap the Siege Zombie. Or use the Siege, activate the Siege Zombie to tap everything. If I play the Occultist, they can attack with the Siege Zombie and get in 2 damage instead. Interesting. I was gonna say, I accept. I mean, this is a synergy, man. Their whole deck is about tokens so far. Now, oh, this is gonna stop their Ghoulish Procession dead in its tracks, huh? Whenever one of their creatures would die, it's exiled instead. So it won't activate the Ghoulish Procession. Wow, really? Okay. Pretty bold to do that to green-black. Like, you don't know. What, how was I going to get that back? Are you insane? I guess they wanted a zombie. That makes sense. They might regret it if I ever play a flashback card, but so far I don't have any, so fair enough. Counterspell would be pretty horrendous here. I could play out the Occultists first. But I have no reason to believe that would cause them to spend the Counterspell. So really it would just be stalling till next turn and hoping they tap out? I don't see any reason to believe that's going to happen. Let's just see if this resolves. Okay, if they had a counterspell, they'd be casting it by now. I'm still not, like, dominating here by any means. They have, you know, good stuff happening with these guys. Okay. Not great, but at least it... Well, no, they can Rotten Reunion it soon. Yeah, it is actually pretty horrible. Or they can wait to Rotten Reunion it until I bring it back. They were just trying to see if they could bait me into trying to bring it back. Sure. I didn't do it, so they just exiled it before they lost the chance. Or I guess I see. They didn't want to... Well, yeah. They could have done it on their turn when I was still tapped out, but they shouldn't have... The beginning of my turn is the one time it was unsafe to play that because I might have responded by bringing it back somehow. Anyway, we're in bad shape. Because their Siege Zombie is going off. And I don't really have any cards that do anything. I guess that's not true. I could attack with this. Could have been doing that for a while now, I think. I've missed a bunch of damage, actually. Well, I don't know. I was tapping out a fair bit, and I need the... Well, I could have done it before... Yeah, okay. I've missed like 6 damage this game. It's embarrassing. I forgot that these can't block, basically, I think. Sure. That means they can afford to block with one of them if they want and still have another, and that way this guy's less threatening. Ants! Ants! I'm gonna keep attacking with this. I think they'll probably trade a siege zombie and then tap the siege zombie that's dying. But, you know, that's fine. I gotta play some stuff. No, they're not going to. Interesting. They want an insurance zombie? Don't you wish you'd rotten reunion this? Instead, they just proactively destroyed stuff that I, as it turns out, couldn't actually use. I think Green-Black has so much flashback kind of mechanic. Flashback and graveyard retrieval that they really should have waited for a card like this. Who knows? Maybe they have another. Did they... No, they didn't forget to ping me. They spent the larger zombie twice, right? I could even be attacking with the 2/3, I guess. No, he just bonks into this larger zombie. I'm happy to trade a 3/3 token for your siege zombie. I don't mind. I don't know. I mean, I guess it does trigger Ghoulish Procession, so they get... okay. They would get a token back? Yeah. But it means they have a single point of failure on siege zombies then, right? So, I don't mind if they double block, I think. Okay, that's fine too. I mean, I could try attacking with some of my 1/2s to, like, start drawing cards with them. I don't think that's so great. It also gives them more zombies. Yeah, it doesn't seem so good at all, in fact. They're really desperate for... They're looking for something. Huh. I feel like it's been a while since they shot me in the face. Because they've been doing larger zombie stuff instead. Bloodline Culling. Okay. Pretty happy that just killed a single 3/3. Pretty incredible against their deck. Kill all these zombie tokens. Not much in the graveyard. Not much in hand either. So if I attack with this, it just bonks here, or they could do something else. So that's no good, unless I also attack with these, but I don't think that is an improvement. Okay. Do I need to play a swamp? I could hit like Dryads or Feeble. There's ways I could spend a lot of mana, and I don't really need to keep 2 bluff cards in hand. Still digging. I mean, so far Rise of the Ants has like 4 for 1 of them, which is pretty good. Alright, they found something they liked and they're shooting me in the head. More Ghoulish Processions. Now that's exciting. Okay. Does this do something? Do I just attack with everything here? That should win, right? Not on the spot, but after I... Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Because they only have 2 blockers. I have 6 attackers, so 4 creatures have to get in. Which means they take 5 damage at least. And they get more zombies, but that's okay. And they only get to kill, like, 1 of my creatures? None if they want to take only 5 damage. They have some big board wipe? I don't think there is one in blue-black. Okay. Wouldn't you want to use this first? Okay. They're gonna have a lot of zombies. No questions there. Okay, hopefully they dump some big flashback stuff and I can just eat it with the Diregraph Horde. Looking for answers? I just have to not die next turn, I think. Just one. Okay, no... Well, actually, do I care about siege zombies? What could they play that could possibly be a problem? Yeah, siege zombies, right? They have 3 of them. Well, I guess I'll exile 2 then. Because if they... Well, actually, all of these need to attack, so siege zombies aren't doing anything this turn. If I'm going to die, it's by these attacking, not by a siege zombie tapping them all. Goodness, that was some exciting stuff moving around. Okay, good game. I don't really know what happened in that game. Like, the ants obviously were insane, no question there. They used up their graveyard removal on stuff that didn't matter. somehow just didn't have enough meaningful creatures? Maybe they missed all their cool disturb cards or flashback cards that they were trying to discard with large zombie but couldn't find. They got some right at the end, and that was pretty cool. Large zombie like drew 2 cards for free. I mean, not free, right? They had to pay. Not by tapping the creatures, which was basically free, but by having spent resources on making all the creatures so that that scenario would occur. Varmel? This hand is a little slow, but I'll take it. It has 2 pretty solid threats and like 1 removal card. Beautiful draw. Very happy to see that. Also a great draw. I could play it for 3 mana. What is your deal? Oh, I don't like you. We'll kill that. This works on it. It's not the thing that doesn't work on vampires, right? Okay. That's in the other set. It would be kind of cool to play Gisa first and then get this, but it's not really going to do much for me, right? Let's just kill this thing. Keeping the board under control is more important than some nebulous value of getting a 2/2 Decayed Menace creature. Or a 4/3. Wow, this is pretty good, huh? Okay, well. No attacks. Defenestrate you later. To get you back under my control, hopefully? I mean, they have 4 mana and they're in red-black. They could very easily kill this thing. At which point, I guess Stick Fingers or my 5/5 would be the way to go. I guess I could play them now anyway. No real rush to defenestrate that, I guess. If they start getting like aggressive and attacking with the 4/3, which I think they should, then I might be a little worried and want to defenestrate it. Could just block. Get a card. Yeah. It's going to make it a little harder to activate Coven for this, but I don't care so much about that. Gets a creature in the graveyard, gets me a card, saves me 4 life. Sure. Oh. You're gonna make it night, huh? I have ants. Ants. I don't know why. I've discovered a way to be silly, and I love it. Yeah, I don't think I really want to let that attack me. Beginning of your upkeep. So I could wait until their end, right? Or, well, probably their combat. I almost didn't attack with this, forgetting that, like, attacking matters. I don't want to play a 5/5. Really. I mean, do I? I guess it's not bad. Yeah, sure, why not? For some reason, I thought this had Menace. Did they have something that did? This had Menace. It obviously doesn't have Menace because I just blocked it with one creature last turn. I mean, maybe the backside could have Menace and the front not, but in fact, that is not the case. Okay, that's a lot. I'll block the. Huh? Really? Block this one, I guess. It comes back with haste. Yeah, this is like this is a lot of damage. Hang on. Stop in upkeep. Because if I defenestrate this, oh, I don't need to do anything in their end. If I defenestrate this before upkeep triggers, I'll get it back and it'll have haste. I think that's pretty cool. Anything I need to Dryad's Revive? Not really. Could play Old Stick Fingers for 1 and it would be a 3/3? Seems good. It was the Diregraph Horde. Okay. Yeah, getting to see all those 2 wolves at the same time for 10 haste. Oh my god, really? That's fine. I have ants. Ants. Wouldn't even mind another land. That doesn't exile, right? Yeah, so I can pick back up either of these cards with Dryad's Revival if I want. I was thinking I might go look up a YouTube video of the Ants trailer and like just play it, but I would probably just get the whole video copyright struck, so I think I'll pass. Okay, that's something. But I think picking up Defenestrate wins now? Right? Yeah. Kind of hurts that 10 of the damage was their own creatures. Alright, well, so far so good. 4-0, right? This is like an 11-game win streak for me, which I don't get very often. This is what happens when you're down in silver, I guess. It's my 2 to the 16th. Okay. Fine. Great hand. Good hand, anyway. Alright, good start from the opponent so far. This doesn't work very well on the wolf because they can pump it in response. It's a 2-2 that becomes a 3-3. Destroys artifacts or enchantments. I don't really have any of those, so I don't care too much. Pretty happy to just play the wolf here. Fine. Okay, now I can foul play the wolf if I want. Don't know if I do want. I think so. Yeah. Keep the board clear till you can develop big threats. Or they just concede. Alright, that's an easy one. I don't know what was wrong. Clearly they had a very bad hand, or they were gambling on hitting a third land or something like that, and they whiffed. I don't think just having those 2 creatures removed was usually devastating. There must be some reason that they just thought their hand had nothing that it could do. So, yeah, I'm guessing they had, like, no more lands and no 2-drops either. Maybe even no 3s. I feel like if I had no 2-drops, I would certainly sit around hoping to hit a third land. Maybe if all the stuff in my hand cost 4 or more, maybe I would give up at that point. But like, my board was empty. You don't know. Maybe my hand sucks too. It didn't. I was in great shape. But concede whenever you want. It's hard for me to imagine what could be in your hand that would lead to a concession in that board state, when your opponent's hand could be as bad as yours. Jack of Shadows. Okay. Good start. Got a nice solid mana base and stuff I want to play, so that's all I could really ask for. This is my first time playing Vengeful Strangler, I think? I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure I will. I guess it's a pretty bad thing to start with, isn't it? Because when they block it, it like doesn't kill anything. Yeah, maybe I should have started with the Sea Zombie or something. Well, I don't know. Why tell him my other color? Make him think I might be color screwed somehow. I could just defenestrate this to get some attacks in. I think that's fine. It's a 2-3. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's almost an okay time to play No Way Out. But I would rather play Old Stick Fingers for 4 and then play both of these next turn. So Cavalry and Pestilent Wolf. Dryad's removal is at the bottom. That's important to know. I'm not getting that card back unless I do something that shuffles for me, and I don't remember if there's anything that does that in the deck. Yeah, I don't think so. I have plenty of graveyard search, but no library search. No blocks. It's illegal to block, so... Morbid Opportunist. Okay. Might as well make... No. Well... Might as well give them no way out before they see what I'm playing next. Can't stay away. So they could bring back the Candle Grove Witch. I don't like that very much. Could attack with this, but I kind of need it as a... No, I have a blocker here. I think I could get in 2 damage. I also could be attacking with the Strangler, and like that seems pretty bad because they could start drawing cards for all the stuff they sacrifice, as well as for my Strangler. Have I played anything green? Stick Fingers. Oh, and I did play the Pestilent Wolf, I guess. Right? I think so. No, it was discarded by Stick Fingers, right. 3 or less, yeah, so it does definitely include the witch. Yeah, I guess making them discard is less good in this format, of course, because they can discard Disturb or Flashback stuff. Mob's a little scary, I guess. They definitely want stuff to die. Other creatures, okay. So we need to ambush this. They get to just bring it back with Can't Stay Away, I guess? Attacking with the 2/2 is awful now. No attacks. Oh, that's a 4/4 now, huh? That's a little scary. Forgot about that. I mean, I could double block. It seems awful. But, like, if I don't double block... Oh. Okay, I guess now is the time to start attacking with the Strangler. Maybe you should have done that last turn. No blocks. Okay. I mean, I don't think I need to play this, right? By the time I draw Ants, I'll already be able to play it. Like, yeah. I can afford to hold this as like a bluff of it being some meaningful card. Taking a lot of damage. I think I just have to live with it. Trading these for that doesn't really work very well. Because they can actually just bring it back is the worst thing. Can't stay away works on this. Because its front side has... Well, because it's mana value 3 or less. Okay, I guess I give up. Right? Like... There's not really any hope here. I wonder if I could have been attacking with this before. And because just like actually killing this thing is a big enough deal that I think I should have been willing to... Like, I didn't attack with it when they had a 2-3 because I was like, well, I don't want it to like go away for free. But I guess shortly after that they played the Opportunist and then the trade was obviously bad, so... I don't know, anyway, the point is killing this 2-3 should have been good enough for me. Alright, I'm gonna see you later. Got him down to 8. Practically there. Alright, 40%. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 40. Versus, I thought that was a janitor briefly. No, Jamitov. Sure. Not incredible, but foul play gets me some early board control, and then hopefully I live long enough to play some stuff on turn 5. Oh my god. Well, as long as it doesn't hit this turn, I should be okay. It didn't. But it's not looking good. They've got some great early tempo. Oh, thank goodness, no other creature. I'm happy to take the 3 damage. I mean, all 3 seem like sort of reasonable options. I think defenestrating this is an overreaction. I'm not sure how much a Novice Occultist really accomplishes. I think it's good, though. I will actually block here, even though they can pay 3 to get the kill. Because it means they have to pay the 3 and they can't develop anything more. And meanwhile, I get another card. So this slows them down a lot. Okay. Looking for that 4th land. Well, I guess I should have done this first. Before playing the land. No, because yeah. Oh. Okay, I mean, Croft and Cellar's not bad. But I think I'd rather Midnight Ambush this. Crawl from the cellar later. And yeah, Midnight Ambushing a 1/1 is kind of embarrassing, but it's doing damage to me. I have tons of value, I just need to not die. Fine. How much did they... I didn't see how they scried. Farmer is great. Hit me that land. Any land is fine. There you go. Swamp, please. And now I will crawl from the cellar and occultist, I think. Right? There's nothing else I super need to crawl from the cellar with. Actually, I'll wait till I have the Diagraph Horde. Because then I can put a counter on it, which would be nice. I could even crawl from cellar this thing after sacking it and making them spend mana again. But I'll let it in. Right? Yeah. I think even if they, you know, whatever amount of damage they want to do is fine. I can't imagine what's in their hand that they're like thinking of spending all their mana on this. Okay, this is a little worrying. They left open exactly 3, suggesting perhaps Counterspell. But I'm still going to play the Diagraph Horde. If they counter it, I can pick it back up again, even though I don't get the counter on anything. Let's attack first. Don't imagine it matters. It resolves. That's really nice. More than I could have hoped for. You're gonna kill it now? Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay, it just bounced it. That's not the end of the world. My life total is getting low, but I have Rise of the Ants. Okay. More ants. I could always defenestrate this, but it seems like an overreaction. Maybe just play these guys? Problem is, like, a 5/1 is not so easy to kill. I mean, I could defenestrate it. I'd have 4 mana left. Duel for Dominance isn't going to hit anything. I mean, could kill something. But it wouldn't get the counter. I'll just play the... Okay, let's attack. I don't think I need to attack with these. And if I draw a Siege Zombie, I'll be happy I kept them. Play the Occultist again. And I think... It's a little risky to keep Defenestrate until they have mana available they could, like, counter with. But I'd rather bait them into, like, buffing this. With some of that mana. If they buff it to only 3 to keep a counterspell up, that's fine, I think. And if they don't buff it at all to have some big spell available, that's also fine. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should have used Duel for Dominance. I don't know. Whatever. We'll Defenestrate it. No, I don't know. Let's Duel for Dominance with a zombie. It's not going to get Coven anytime soon anyway, and this is the kind of creature they can't easily protect. And I don't really need the zombie for anything, but I should have done it in response to the first buff. I was hoping they would, like, buff it twice and then spend all their mana, but maybe that was too optimistic. I don't know, they've been really committed to this creature. I don't think it was too unrealistic. And I don't really need that 2/2 for much of anything. Discarding Neonate's Rush. Old Stick Fingers is going to be good, but it doesn't have to be good now. Getting that life back is very, very yummy. Discarding Island. Okay, I mean, they haven't really hit any of the stuff their deck wants to have. I'm not sure what the heck they're doing. But they're not happy about it. Can we swing with all here? Is that the plan? No Way Out first seems pretty good. If I do swing with all, it's what, 7, 11 damage? Do I have any way to add to that and get lethal? No, right? Crawl from the Cellar, like, is there anything I could get that would... No. Okay. So, No Way Out before they get enough mana to counter it. They just spent a lot of time cultivating this hand. Let's get rid of the great cards in it. Another Neonate's Rush and a Raise the Effigy. Man, they are very aggressive. Let's swing with everything except the Occultist, I think. I don't mind cashing in this zombie now. I mean, I could attack with the Occultist as well. It's just I don't want to let... you know what? Let's leave this back too. I'm worried they could remove something and then buff this and get in like a big attack somehow. Maybe that's cowardice. But I mean, they have 8 mana. They could do a lot with a couple cards. Lunar Frenzy? Oh my god, right? Yeah, let's go with this. Well, okay, I have Defenestrate. If things get out of hand. Maybe I could have attacked with everything. That's great. Okay, you have some trick. So Defenestrate 2-for-1s, killing the Stolen Vitality and the Stinger. And then they give up. Value, value, value. Actually, that game was mostly about tempo. Right? The fact that they kept having to dump mana into their Voldaren Stinger I was happy to like toss them little crumbs of value to have a bigger piece of the entire tempo pie, so to speak. It gave me enough time to draw like my actual value in the end game. Or the mid game, which was when the game ended. Great hint. Foul play, whatever they play on like turn 2, hopefully, and then this and this. Seems great. Okay, we also have a Bird Admirer. I don't know what this is doing in the deck. It's not an awful card or anything, just nothing special. Anyway, please go away. I don't think I really need the Bird Admirer's stats right now. Let's just get this out. Well, how good would turning on the day-night cycle be? I mean, they're probably going to do it too. But they might conceivably like it even more than I do. I have plenty of lands. Let's go with this. Wow. It actually, like, is night already. That's something. Who knew I was playing a 3/5? Okay. Kind of wondering where the heck things are going in this game. Really weird turn 4 pass. Turn 4 pass into no instance. Their hand just must be full of big creatures and sorceries, which is really weird for such a huge hand. And then still pass. Okay. I don't think I need to play this. I think a Clue and the Sea Zombie are good. Yeah, the Sea Zombie... No, I want to play these two together. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I attack with everything. I don't know what exactly I'm playing into. Bounding Wolf would be fine. What the hell? How did you get to 6 wins, buddy? Ooh. Well, didn't hit a land, but it did give me a Disturb card that I now have the option to play. Do I even need to play the Sea Zombie now? I can play it later. And use the Clue first. I'm like worried about burn down the house at this point. They don't have the second red, but they could play a mountain any time. Okay, that is something. Do I have anything that deals with that? I have Defenestrate. Target wolf or werewolf fights. So these can fight, but that doesn't really matter. Foul play is no good. Give me the Defenestrate. I actually get the Tovolar back. I get the Tovolar myself to start like making 2/2s that fight their things, I guess. Unless they can remove, you know, my what's her name, Resurrector, which would be whatever, sad, but the important thing is to get the Tovolar out of there. Okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. Oh, hang on. I can defenestrate it at the beginning of my turn to get it to come back right away, which seems useful. Oh, you really tapped like that? It's my fault. I should have looked, but I wanted to play both of these. So I have 7 creatures. I could attack with 1 if there were anything that's good to attack with, but there's not really. They're 3/3. I mean, yeah, definitely not. You know, I forgot that Decayed means it can't block as well. I was saying that you can take one of their creatures and just block with it all the time. You cannot do that. Why play that main phase? I don't have any artifacts or enchantments. It's just like a 3/1. Anyway, but if their creature has some valuable aspect about it other than attacking or blocking, then the fact that it's decayed doesn't matter. Okay, so they played it during their turn to stop it from becoming night. That makes sense. You know, so they were going to main phase it anyway, and they chose to do it pre-combat instead of post, whatever. I love having these like 8 mana turns where you just like, I don't know, where you have a bunch of mana and you can actually spend it all because your deck has giant value cards. Okay, nice hit. I can't imagine losing this game at this point. I don't know, burn down the house could still do it, but I have more ants. I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play anything next turn. I mean, burn down the house would be devastating. Although Tovolar would live, for what that's worth. What? Doesn't seem like a good attack. You better play a spell. If I can make it nighttime, these wolves are going to eat up your 1/1s. Actually, I can make it nighttime myself because I don't want to play anything anyway. But, you know, since they did make it nighttime, I could play the Occultist, but I don't want to. Actually, the Occultist plays around burn down the house just fine. How much does it cost to do this? 4 mana. I have 8. Okay, so don't spend any. I guess I can wait until the beginning of their turn to do this. Yeah. Hang on. Can I just attack with all and win? I mean, I have how many attackers exactly? 11? Okay, that should do it. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't want that to happen. Kind of feel like you should have waited until I had both wolves fighting. But whatever, you were dead anyway. There really aren't any blocks. It made those cards all big. Or turned them from creatures into cards, planning to put them under here. Okay, well, another 7 win. I'm God's gift to Magic. We all knew that already. This time I lost a game. Very embarrassing setback. Alright, add to decks and just go check it out to celebrate, I guess. I don't know. It didn't seem like I hit like any of the big, like I said, the big green-black payoffs. Like, oh, there's one that's like not dig up, but it costs less for creatures that have died this turn, is what green-black wants to do. What is that card? In Midnight Hunt, mana black, mana green, type sorcery. Died. Diagraph Rebirth, yes. 3 BG, costs 1 less to cast for each creature that died this turn. Return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then flashback 5 BG. So that's the kind of card I'm thinking about when I think of a green-black deck. We didn't end up running tapping at the window, which it seems like could have been good, but I don't know. I think Crawl from the Cellar and stuff like that was worth more. The Strangler never did anything. I could have not run him pretty happily, I think. Maybe for tapping at the window or something. Definitely did not need Blood Pact. Had plenty of draw, or plenty of ways to spend mana. Huh. Alright, well, cool. Congratulations to us. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.